Okay, Catherine is walking blindfolded. Okay, well done everybody outside. This is pretty crazy. Okay, so one at a time. Everybody's here, I believe. Okay. Are you reading the card, Neil?
He's reading it. He just read
What does it say?
It's like a green.
Yes, it's green. Yes, it says black. Well done. He's reading blindfolded. Now, I don't want you guys going home tonight and practicing. I know it's hard, but you've honestly got to give your brain a rest or it has a counterproductive effect. Because you wear yourself down. Yeah, take a hypnosis session. Yeah, do it. Seriously, because what happens is you'll wear your brain down and it'll say, I don't like this, and it'll shut it down.
Where's Dahlia? She should tell everybody.
Dahlia, are you here?
Where'd she go?
She's in the restroom.
Okay,
Just when she comes out, she should tell everybody.
she will.
Okay, because that was.
So this is pretty incredible. If your Mindsight came open today, put your hand up. Okay. This is advanced seeing the room Mindsight.
Can you count them?
What's that?
Can you count them as your?
I'm gonna. Okay.
I also opened. So
Okay. So let's try it again. If your advanced Mindsight open today, put your hand up. So we have Bob, Austin, Catherine, we have Dahlia, we have Heidi, we have John, we have Alex, we have Brandon, we have Lee, we have Alec, we have Neil, and we have Nikki. Well done, you guys. Now, was anybody counting? I was identifying. Is it about 11? Okay, just.
13.
And you were watching with your Mindsight. 13. Okay, so just put your hand up again. Let's just confirm. Okay, somebody count.
I have a question. I can do the colors 100% and I see the colors 100% through the cheesecloth, but I can't do the shapes yet. So I don't know if that counts.
You're almost there. You're right on the edge. I just got to go like that. Okay, put your hands up, guys, again, and somebody count. Who's going to count? We have a mathematician in the group.
13.
So we have 13 of 26. Yeah, half the class on day 3. That's pretty incredible, you guys. Okay, so let's start and talk one at a time. Put your hand up and just describe and if anybody wants to ask any questions, John, go ahead.
So for me today, I was not expecting this because I was not getting the colors right. But then when we moved to shapes, I was like, oh, okay, well, this looks open, this looks closed. And then I kind of was able to sort of like move the card around and I could sort of see where the line at the edges were. And then I sort of was able to sort of move my head around and get the general, I still have to move my head around the shape to get the general like feel of it. I don't see the full shape in real time yet, but I am actually seeing and can follow the line, which is kind of interesting.
Wow. Now, John,
We all start like that.
John, have you been blind since birth?
I have.
Yes.
Although, to be fair, I do have light perception. I did see light to begin with.
Okay,
But
but now you're making out shapes and see colors.
Yes, that is true.
Excellent. Very good. Okay. Anybody else? Put your hand up. Sorry, whose hand up? Alec.
It's so hard to tell if it's just pinholes in the map.
Oh.
But what I could tell about it was, okay, we had shapes. I was looking through the pinholes, and I wanted the pinholes to get bigger because I couldn't see the shape at all. I could just see this kind of white color coming in through it. And so I thought, same thing as Catherine said, bigger, 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 and the shape formed right in there.
There you go. So we haven't
Still
videoed
blind,
you with your Mindsight coming open yet, have we?
It's
So we
still
have
blind. I
another
couldn't
one.
read or
It's open.
Yeah.
It's open. So congratulations. Yep. Okay, visualize the Mindsight coming through the door. Okay, sneak around. Slam the door shut. Do it with your hand. Slam it with. Move your hand physically. Turn the lock. Throw away the key. There you go. You've got it forever, Nikki.
Okay, you know, I'm the biggest unbeliever, and I've talked to several people about my problem with believing. And I just have to, I'm gonna make Dahlia come up to the front because okay, if you didn't hear me screaming and you missed all that.
I'll come up and I hear that.
I was out there thinking, it's pinholes. I don't care what you guys are saying. He was saying, you guys, it's pinholes. And I was like, yeah, he's right, it's pinholes. And I'm looking at the fence, and Neil's like, yeah, we should stand here in the sun, do this and that. And he was right. He was right, because when I turned back around, like my window was suddenly, it was here and then down here, and then there was this opaque part that was right here that I didn't have before. And when I turned towards the fence, I'm like, it was opaque like that. No pinholes, just opaque. But I could only see colors or maybe my hand moving, but I was like, it's right. I mean, it's center. So I come in and I'm talking here, and James put a color up, and I got it right from here. And then she comes in and tell him what to do, because it works.
Oh, and Catherine knows this because she said it happened to her too. So I said, like, you're just seeing you're seeing opaqueness and you're seeing pins and needles and stuff. I'm like, just smile until it goes away. See your smile is gonna stretch it open, and then you won't see them. Just keep going. And she's like, it's starting to work. I'm like, just keep going, keep going. And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing it. And she goes, I see my hand.
Okay.
And I'm like, wait. What does this say? She goes, well, and then she does really excited. So she was able to
Like I'm seeing you now. It was there was
No
nothing.
foam.
It was like I was just seeing you.
Seeing is believing.
Yeah. So believe.
Okay, Neil.
Everybody can.
Well done.
But it was you.
Yes.
It was Dahlia's trick that really made me believe.
There you go.
Because it didn't. I still would have been like.
She's the Dahlia Lama.
So just listen to her and listen to Catherine. They know 100%. You're gonna start seeing just like that. It looks just like your regular. It looks clearer than you're gonna notice. It's clearer than your regular eyes. So don't even think it's just like my eyes. It's actually better. And so yeah, you guys don't even need me to sit with you anymore. These two are gonna be able to help you too. So
Yes, now what we will do tomorrow is we will put the people that are seeing in real time with the people that are still in transition. That's the best way to do it. So their energy transfers across to you. That's the way it's done. So anybody else? Put up your hand, Neil.
So, as Nikki was going through this, and she was like super excited, and I was super excited for her. I'm like, let me try that. So I put my mask on, right? And I made the largest smile ever, right? To the point where like my cheeks were hurting. And I said, is there anything with words on it? And then I was able to see it, just like you said, clearly.
This.
So,
Well done, Neil.
So anyone that's at that point of like seeing a little bit through the cheesecloth, do exactly what Dahlia said, and it sounds weird, but like super bigger smile, cheek, and you'll see things come in focus.
and just know you're not gonna always have to smile. That's just to open it. So don't think I always gotta smile to get it done. It's just to open it. You can be grimacing all you want later. It's okay.
So thank you.
And this is why I was insistent that everybody had to put the pencil in their teeth today.
Yes, right?
Okay, anybody else with something to say around what they felt and description and so on?
Come on, you guys. There's so many of you. Talk.
I know. Come on, guys.
Do you want to share what you said to me? What was
about the mask and then opening
yeah. So initially, I had mindful masks before. In meditation, I've had leakage on the side, and I know what that visual experience is like. So initially, I'm experiencing that, and I am complaining like, oh well, this is obviously I know for a fact this is the area that is most common for this type of mask to leak. And then what shifted for me was I said, okay, well it doesn't matter if that's happening. Take the spot that is available with the leak that you are definitely getting that is definitely a leak, and turn that into your Mindsight.
100%.
And that then took the little bit of sparkle leak and turned it into a sparkle cloud that then they could expand. The left side was super strong to where it's like it was cheesecloth on the last layer And then right side started to show up a little bit, so then stretching that one, and then now underneath is getting some sparkles as well. And I got to the point with the colors of I didn't have to ask Bob to confirm. I didn't even want to say the color anymore, because as soon as I held it, like, well, that's green, and duh. And on that left side, that was really thin cheesecloth. On the shapes, I could immediately tell it seemed like if they were open or closed. And then if I moved it around in that cheesecloth, I could try to get an outline of it. And that was sometimes a little frustrating because I wasn't 100% accuracy on that. So what I figured was, well, I know I will be able to see shapes at a point when this cheesecloth is less of a cheesecloth, so I don't even need to worry about shapes right now. The confidence of the colors and an absolute knowing of the color expanded the sparkle clouds further out.
Well done, Austin. Excellent.
But I'm convinced it's the mask. And so I'm just like, no, it's the mask. I'm closing my eyes and trying it with my eyes. So that's what I've been doing. And then I'll just, if I get it wrong, I open my eyes and I'm like, oh, it's this. But it's just with the colors. So I'm listening to him. I'm like, I'm going to try that tomorrow and just see if I can open it up.
Outside of the eyes supposed to be closed or open under the mask? Outside.
Open
My
under
eyes
the
were
mask
open
is
the whole
better.
time, and
Yeah.
I wanted to close them because if I closed them, I would no longer experience that mask leak.
Yeah.
Well, that would be acknowledging that it has to be a mask leak.
Yeah.
Whereas open is, well, it's still there, but let's do something with it.
So
Open is
guys,
better.
you can all
Yeah, so
close
this
your
one,
eyes
eyes open.
after your windows are established. But just wait till the windows are established, then you can start playing that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just so
Okay,
you know.
Alex?
I'd like to make it a point because I've been a little bit doubtful with the whole thing, but I'm gonna say I've opened today because, and I know for sure because now I don't see crap through this. But when we were outside, and I had it yesterday as well, where I was able to get the colors through the cheesecloth effect and the pinholes. And the first time we did it, I was getting it fine, all the colors 100% or so, right, John?
Yes.
And then the second time around, and the first time around, I tried to get the shapes, but it just wasn't able to get anything. And then the second time I put it on again, and it's like I could get the colors again. But then I started to see I could tell there was a line when the line would be passing through, or when it would be like a full, like the shape would be closed fully. Like that was so clear when it was the line was so clear. And the way I was able to tell what shape it was I could follow the line. Circles were really clear because it was curved. Triangles were diagonal, so I just followed that and I could see it. And it can't just be the cheesecloth because I did not get that before. Now I'm not getting anything. So yeah, I opened it up today.
Well done, Alex.
Because he was saying, oh, I don't think I got this, I think yes you do. So I'd go, okay, I would alternate between colors and shapes sometimes. And so if he was struggling with the shapes, I'd give him a boost of confidence and go with the colors. And he'd get 3 or 4 of those right in a row. Then we'd go with the shapes. And he started off being able to tell if it was open or closed. And then, we just sat there with that for a little while. And he didn't even have to tell me the shape type. And then eventually, when he was still kind of doubting whether he was doing it, even though he's getting all the shapes right, I started saying, okay, Alex, how many fingers am I holding up? And he got it right every time too.
Wow.
What did you say about Leanne? So I was just like, she was getting all the colors. And she's actually seeing, this is not intuition, she was actually seeing the colors. And then I switched to the shapes, but she was only seeing like the white part. And so without telling her, I switched to the colors. And she was able to tell. She's like, "Is there a color there?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was messing with you." And then she knew the color and everything.
Well done, Leanne. Big hand. Okay. Catherine.
I just took my mask off for the first time since we started. I don't know how long that's been.
Oh, 2 hours?
Okay, that's amazing.
It was 3 o'clock when we started, wasn't it?
Wow.
More or less. And what's it, almost 5?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely feeling confident in yourself. So under my breath or even out loud at this point, I've just kind of gotten over it. I'm just saying, I'm seeing. And then that's how I got into this building, because I have this, at the time when I started walking, it got a little bit more small because I was feeling a little bit nervous. And then that's when all of it went away. And I was like, all right, I'm good. I'm walking. There's a pool. I'm walking. There's a pool.
You need it. You need it. I need this.
I need this now. So then I just kept out loud so I can visually see, and then I'm hearing my own words of my confirmation. I'm seeing, I'm seeing, I'm seeing. So that's an action. So it's a current thing. And then that was able to get me into this house. So I
Safely.
Could see. Yeah, safely. And then even when I was working with Buzz, under my own breath too, so that I could keep practicing, because I'm holding the cards for Buzz and still seeing and have to verify the shapes and everything with my mask on. I'm seeing get bigger, bigger. I need to see better. I need to see for Buzz. I need to see for Buzz. Show me this person's face. So that way I'm doing it outside of myself for somebody else. And then that got bigger too. So like the compassion part from maybe the meditation or just being aware. So.
And did you see his face?
Oh, absolutely. I read his hat. I read.
Wow! Congratulations, Catherine. Well done. Big round of applause. Anybody else? Okay.
I wasn't going to say anything, so I feel kind of weird, but
He's in denial.
I'm kind of happy about something that did happen. I'm not sure if anybody else did, but I didn't happen all the time. But there were some instances when we were doing the symbols, I was able to see them the other way around.
How do you mean? Oh, behind the card?
Behind, and I
would
that's
hand
pretty
him.
damn cool.
I'd hand him the symbol, and he would instantly turn it around in his hand. I'm like, what is he? You know, and he would just keep turning it away from him, and then he would get it. I didn't say anything the first few times, and then I'm like, you do know you're flipping him over every time, right?
He's getting him. Well done, Sean.
I'm not.
Big round of applause for Sean, you guys.